Hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News, your twice-weekly dose of the finest 2A propaganda. First thing today, I want to follow up on a story we ran earlier this week about a Missouri county that told the ATF to get bent when they asked for zoning records. The ATF says they always ask whether a business is in compliance with local laws before issuing a license. But after we published the video, viewers directed me to a Guns and Gadgets video, which shows us an email the ATF sent to the Camden County Zoning Office to ask about an existing business's compliance with zoning laws. So that makes it look like the ATF is just fishing for a reason to shut down dealers, which is, of course, consistent with the current culture and policy of the agency. Except the ATF might also routinely do this sort of thing for license renewals, or if the FFL wants to change their address of record, open a new location, add an SOT. I don't know. I don't work for the feds or the county, so I don't know what's typical, but 43,000 people live in Camden County, and it looks like there are a number of gun stores in the area, so if the ATF was just fishing for zoning violations to shut down dealers, why only ask about two? I'm not saying they can't be up to no good, I'm just questioning what's most likely given the few facts we really have.
No! What? Sorry, force of habit.
If you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know I'm not about to go simping for F-Troop. And no, we shouldn't need permission from the feds to sell guns. If someone is running a business on property that isn't zoned for it, that's between them and the county. But if these business owners were trying to get their FFL renewed or changed and the county stepped in to jam up the process, well, another facet which came to light the day our video published is County Commissioner Ike Skelton's brother owned a gun shop which got shut down by the ATF. Once again, so nobody gets it twisted, the NFA and the GCA are illegitimate and unconstitutional, and the ATF should not exist. So, whether or not Ike's brother really did break any laws in his business, those laws were illegitimate in my opinion. What do you think? Did Ike overreact, or are the ATF secretly and very slowly shutting down gun shops? While you're chewing on that, consider that we couldn't make quality 2A propaganda like this without sponsors, so let's pay some bills. Today's video is sponsored by TNVC.com, your source of the finest artisanal night vision with notes of chicory and leather patiently brewed by the Amish in the old world style.
So you bought some nods and now you're ready to rock, right? You knew you needed training to run that rifle like a Chad, so why should night vision be any different? TNVC.com is your source for the night fighter training you need to be effective.
Now I want you to get your pointing fingers ready, because this longtime police state enthusiast, outspoken red flag supporter, and likely Cylon sympathizer just got red flagged himself. The word irony doesn't even come close to describing the upswelling of karmic justice I feel within me. So apparently, San Diego County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher is a stalker and a pervert, according to a lawsuit filed against him, which claims Fletcher, who is married by the way, stalked an employee's social media accounts and lured her to his hotel room where he tried to bang her, and that he gave her the bad touch multiple times before ultimately firing her. Now obviously, a lawsuit being merely filed is not a criminal conviction, but under the Kalistani laws Fletcher supports, a person subject to serious accusations like that would already be eligible for a GVRO, but Fletcher also admitted to substance abuse and that he was too emotionally unstable to perform his job. Taken separately, that would also, on its own, be enough to red flag him, but both of those pieces of evidence alongside each other were enough the San Diego County gun owners wrote an open letter to the San Diego County Sheriff and DA, as well as the San Diego City Attorney and Police Chief, advising them of their legal duty to revoke his carry permit and issue a GRVO to seize his guns. Now, just for grits and shins, I checked that spreadsheet leaked by the California State Ministry of Justice a while back, and he wasn't on it. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a permit, because the list isn't entirely complete, which, of course, is entirely intentional. If you would like an update on whether Felcher has been served a red flag yet for yourself, you can contact the San Diego Sheriff's Office at 858-974-2222. Find out if they've gone through with it yet for me, will ya? You know who else is a huge fan of red flag laws?
Take the firearms first and then go to court.
Well, yeah, but that's not who I had in mind. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has been stumping hard for a red flag law lately.
Oh, Billy.
Now, you know we don't indulge in party politics, but it is worth noting Lee is a Republican taking a perplexingly anti-gun stance in a generally very gun-friendly state.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Why is he doing this? Because there was a heavily politicized unaliving in his state, and the Bloomberg-funded control-freak industrial complex swung into action to mobilize hordes of paid Karens to lobby for gun control. So give him a call at the number on the screen and tell him that, ironically, red flag laws got struck down in the most authoritarian of states, New York. The Supreme Court of the state of New York ruled red flag laws are a gross violation of due process. So make sure Bill Lee knows that. And now for your moment of Zen. Hey friends, do you like pews and other pew-related things? Do you want to help us keep delivering you pure, uncut American pew propaganda at the low, low price of free fitty? We literally couldn't pay the bills without our sponsors. So do us a solid and get yourself something nice from them. You deserve it. I love you.